Hello, hello, good morning. How's it going? A little sausage and eggs. Pretty good, pretty good. Actually, a lot of eggs and a little sausage. Good morning, good morning. Go back. Nothing like some good cheesy eggs. Good morning, good morning. Stuck on you. Yes, I'm on my way.
Win one championship, you're celebrated. Win twice, they call you a hero. Three times.
The past few weeks have been cold, dark, and rainy. And at first, I was excited to see it nourish the earth and the gardens, but it just kept coming. What initially felt cozy became a bit dreary. We even had to resort back to firing up the wood stove again with the cold weather, though we had no more seasoned wood. So it felt like we went back a month or two in time, and I could feel that things were sort of off. Frigid nights started to take a
Good
toll on
morning, good
everything.
morning.
Some plants wilted and even died. This was around the time the logging began on the border of our woods. It's been messy. They've dropped branches all over our stone wall and property. And honestly, most days the sound of the machines echo loudly through our home. And that has really changed how daily life feels here. And it hurts to watch the destruction unfold, but we don't really have a way to stop it. Then the A-frame renovations
Good morning.
seems to have taken a back seat, and
Say
sometimes
hello
I
in the
find
chat.
myself
Hit that
wondering
thumbs up.
if we should have had more
Say hi.
downtime. We had planned to finish the basement in April, yet May is coming to a close, and we've been in a standstill. But the sun has begun poking back through, and this week I allowed myself to move a bit more slowly in this pocket of time where things have felt a little overwhelming. So life can be unpredictable. We can plan meticulously, attempt to control outcomes, and still, it doesn't always work out. But we have the power to shift our perspective and become more adaptable in these times. Developing a sense of inner peace is not about removing chaos, but rather staying grounded throughout it. And part of that for me is allowing myself to go with the flow instead of trying to paddle upstream against it all.
KKK.
And drain my energy. And it's not that I'm being passive. I'm just accepting
You really need one, huh?
things play out in a way that is different from expectations, and that is okay. And when I think about it in hindsight, some of my hardest experiences in life have actually been the
I said you really need one, huh? Where you from? Africa? Nice. And what do you do in Kenya?
steps, opening new doors and taking me down new paths. When we stop resisting, we gain peace. We give purpose to hardship.
What do you do for a living? Do you do anything? You play football, basketball, so you're still a student. Would that be correct? And how's school going? Good? It's been quite a while since we got any people from Africa in. It's usually South Africa. Is that where Kenya is? Well, it's the summertime, so you shouldn't be going to school at all. Almost summer. A few more days. It's officially still spring here in the USA. How tall are you? 6 foot? Hit that thumbs up at top of the screen. Can you double tap the screen for me? Thank you very much. Can you subscribe to my channel and leave me a comment on one of my videos? That way I can subscribe back to you. Do you have any followers yet? And how much does a PS5 cost in Kenya?
Resilience, patience, optimism. We discover our personal
Welcome in, welcome in.
and strength. So when things feel hectic, pause, connect to yourself. Life is simply too short to spend our time enveloped in stress and anger.
50,000 Kenya shillings. Well, I'll have to Ballertune. I remember that. Have you changed your name from something else? Security? Where are you from? Maybe that will help out.
Came down to the river today because I thought this would be a really good spot to do some watercolor painting. It's getting
We get a lot of people talking about football,
wrap things up.
about my favorite football team.
A very large patch of
Do you remember what I answered?
But I did see that there's some jewelweed next to it, and jewelweed is something that I have gathered before. It's a very large plant towards the end of summer with these.
I ask people where they are from. I don't ask anyone where they live. I don't need to know an address, just a state, a country is close enough for me. I just like to know where we're reaching out to people and how far we can get. Just like KKK there from Kenya, he says.
I'm always making cards for people if we're having a celebration for them.
I was never thinking of getting you one. I don't know why I would buy you one. Why is that?
Oh, I can't take the bug.
You know, there's a few people on here that are friends that they run a thing in South Africa there that is like a I won't say a maybe like an orphanage. They help out a lot of young people over there. I'm sure all my grandchildren have switches and what are the other new things are. They do a lot of online gaming. Hello, crazy squirrel. You bet I am. And it is raining, raining, raining. Now we got to figure out what to do today inside.
This is going to be the year of
It has rained since about 10:30 last night.
cover things like everything in this bed, cabbage,
But it's still pretty nice.
broccoli, lettuce, chard, bok choy, all has to get covered. Last year we got attacked by the cabbage.
How is the summer going?
And everything, leaves getting eaten up, and this is a chemical-free alternative to protect them. I also need to go around before I even build these and check out what's going on. Make sure there's not eggs existing or any bugs on there right now because then I'm just trapping them in. So I made a nice blend of...
Everybody gets hurt in the summertime. Why can't we do that while we're in school? That way we don't have to do anything. Summertime is supposed to be wild and free and roaming and romping.
One to the side, and then the one I'm in here, and one to the right. Keeping them up. This blank space here
Welcome in, welcome in.
You should be coming back within a week or so.
Did you fall on your knee? Like where a gravel or something stuck in it? Or is that something natural that just happened?
What's cool about these two is they're permeable enough. Like water and sunshine are still going to get through, but
Yep, that would probably take you out for the whole season.
for now, around the borders, I'm going to put some of these bamboo sticks I had left over from last year and some rocks. But
You're
ideally,
going to
I
have to
want
become a YouTuber.
a board or something that looks a little better. Either way, I want to be able to just simply remove whatever's holding the net down and then get right to the vegetables because, kale, even broccoli you can get more than one harvest off of. But the kale I'm going to be picking at as soon as it starts getting a little bit bigger. And this way, like I said, I can just get right in there. But I do
Hello, Falcon. The weather is still raining. It has not quit since last night. Well, you better get that out before it causes damage otherwhere. That blood's got to get somewhere. But 2 more days of vacation and I'm back to work. Probably for a couple months.
Everything I wanted to cover is covered, minus the very back bed, celery chard, and romaine lettuce, and then the other half of that bed is onion. And I was thinking about last year, I never had pests on any of those, and this might sound silly, but I don't love the look of the nuts covering everything, so I don't overdo it. But I will be out here almost every day, and I will keep an eye on that. And the thing is, if the nuts need to be adjusted as things grow, it's very quick and easy to do.
I'm watching gardening on YouTube.
Shoulders. I think this is going should help a lot and eradicate the problem for the most part, or rather stop it before it starts preventing it happening.
It may never stop raining, Falcon. Plenty of birds outside enjoying it though. Welcome in, folks. Welcome in. Thank you for the thumbs up. Not a lot of movement going on out here today, Falcon. Everybody's huddled up and hiding inside.
Can you hear that? It's like monkeys. Just got back today from weed whacking my grandma and grandpa's property. They've got a really steep hill and they can't mow it, so Kyle and I went over and took care of it for them. It was really sunny, so I got to charge the Jackery outside with the solar panels. I'm not thinking that I didn't get to give you guys a follow-up yet. The last time I told you about the Home Power 3000 was before it was even live, and I was kind of doing a sneak peek, but now it's available. I've been using it, I love it, and I'm really grateful to say that Jackery is sponsoring this video. So Jackery's SG Home Power 3000 functions as an essential home backup solution. I could plug it directly into our home transfer switch, or I could take it into my office, continue working, plug in things like my dehydrator, my hot plate, my computer, my label.
Lake Erie.
I could also power the refrigerator, and that would
I'm
last 1 to 2 days.
As far north in Ohio as you can get. Hello, camper man.
3,072 watt-hour capacity. Something to consider.
Probably why we're getting such bad weather off the lake, but it has been windy and raining. 30-mile-an-hour winds last night, it says on the Weather Channel, but we had to batten down the hatches.
65 days, you will still have 95% power. It's also very portable and user-friendly. And honestly, living up here in the woods, this has increased our peace of mind. So if you're interested in things like home backup power, solar generators, or just want to check out what Jackery's got to offer, I'm going to put some links in the description below. You can click the one that's most applicable to you.
Share my channel out to all your friends there, crazy squirrels. See if we can get some more subscribers in here. Tell them to come in, subscribe, watch a video, and then comment crazy squirrels. We're going to try to do some little giveaways here, but I just can't get people to participate.
Being up here in the mountains, I do love it, but I am alone quite a bit. And I was thinking about how I wanted to find more of a community that's interested in herbalism and farming. And last year I found an amazing apprenticeship program. I'm part of it again this year. What I also found this year is a farm. They're organic, they grow a ton of medicinal herbs, and you can become a part of their Pick Your Own program. Did an orientation with them last week. Kind of got the rundown on how they operate with the no-till farming and crop planning. But this week they said that the nettle is ready to be harvested, among other things, but that's what I'm going for today. And I'm so excited. Beautiful sunny day. Gonna head up a couple towns over and go to the farm.
Coming down pretty good right now. How's everybody doing today? Anybody had plans that got ruined, or?
Just found a nice chunk of log decomposing with...
I wish I could, man. I wish I could. I'm almost 2 years away. I'm at Lake Erie right now.
The logging going on behind me. Essentially, we bought this property. We have this section of woods up into a stone wall.
I can't imagine why it doesn't.
And the touching property.
Michigan isn't flooded over.
Very large. We didn't think anything would ever happen. Never mind. So so soon into getting this place. The noise.
Good morning.
It's a lot to deal with because it starts early in the morning, goes for hours of the day. Another tree down. And it's tough because they own that land.
I mean, as much rain as around this lake.
It totally takes away from when you walk out into the woods, or you can hear it in the house.
We was going to go to the islands yesterday, but I'm like, no way. The way these winds were blowing and these waves were chopping out there, I wouldn't be on a boat for any of it.
And I'm going to prepare them to make a really nice sort of brunch today.
You guys haven't had any rain at all the last week or so? Well, the wife tells me the week I was gone, it rained every other day, and of course, as soon as I get back to do something, rain, rain, rain. Maybe I should take a drive up to the UP there and bring it all with me. Seems to follow me everywhere I go. Well, I was going fishing, but that's canceled. Too wet to get out and wander around the woods line, but not many trails here. So I guess I'll find me an indoor spot to go to. Maybe a Bass Pro Shop, or, well, I caught a pretty good sized smallmouth, but yesterday. I just like to bass fish. I don't eat them, but catch and release. I remember you, Alan. How's Florida? And how'd you do? I caught one fish, but I was only out there probably less than an hour. We were going to go to Bass Island today. All right, GP. But the wife decided that the weather like this, she wasn't even going to come up here, so. All alone again. Bread? What were you catching? Carp? Groupers?
I think this is the first time that I've made quiche where I used my sourdough pie crust, whereas last time I was looking up a bunch of pies and it was berries, fruit, and this is delicious. And the nuttals don't have a very strong flavor, so it's nice that you can get all of that extra nutrients in there, like vitamins, a ton of minerals, great for people with anemia, which is interesting. But I love having quiche on hand.
Oh. Well, some of these little companies there will definitely offload you some bass. Get you a nice grass carp or two and put them in there, and that helps keep the pond cleaned out.
I have never seen the river this high and wild in my life. It's been a long week. I brought some sage with me, and maybe I'll just light it by the river if I can't swim today.
This lady is kind of like me. She just walks around and talks. All random stuff. It's like you never know what's coming at you. The weather being good down there. We're getting a lot of rain up here. So what's been up with the summer there, Alan? Working? Just having fun?
We bought a used high-flow skid steer and all the attachments we need to clear our forest turned into a pasture. We have 2 small children, so I end up working alone a lot, and I'm hoping that this setup will allow me to clear safely. Stay tuned and see if maybe it's something that you'd be considering investing in. We went with a high-flow Mega Mower X from Quick Attach to clear all of our small trees and brush. Some people use
Your phone has been down.
disc mulchers. We have a lot of rock, and having cheaper blades and the ability to kind of flail loosely into stuff is super key. So we're going to be using this to clear all the small brush and trees, anything smaller than 10 inches. And then for our big stuff, I'll take it down traditionally with a chainsaw, and I'll use our stump bucket to pull the stumps out. So this is one of 4 blades on the bottom of the Mega Mower X. We got the 78-inch model. Fits perfectly the width of the machine, and you don't want to go too big because then it's too heavy. As you can see, they spin on their own. It just uses centrifugal force to whip these things around at 1,000,000 miles an hour. I think they're 1/2 inch. The actual body here is 1 inch, I believe. And as these things spin around, if they hit something that they can't cut, they'll just swing out of the way. It kind of, prevents itself from getting destroyed, unlike a drum mulcher that will just go into stuff and chip the teeth up, and you're $3,000 in the hole for teeth. It's kind of hard to see, but there's little tines that stick up off this plate around the motor shaft that keep wire, because we do have wire around here. It's old, inside of trees and stuff. It keeps that from getting wound around the motor shaft. It is a high flow model, 25, I believe, a little over 25 gallons per minute to 41 gallons per minute. This machine will do 40. So once we get the small trees down, or even the big trees, we'll be using this giant Eagle Talon. I don't know what the width is on this. I think it's a 72. It might be a 78 as well. Also from Quick Attach to grapple everything together. And this is a root grapple because the tines are really short on the bottom and they're flat or parallel with the deck. So this allows you to
Welcome in, welcome in. Who we got here? Say hello. Chat with us. Watch me, watch TV.
You can also tilt this down and use the top tines to kind of rake the ground towards you and then get up underneath.
I'm about ready to jump off here, and
54 inches.
can't say I head into town, but I will need to get fuel today. Might as well fill up while I'm here and maybe do a little shopping. I don't know. Hopefully there's a Bass Pro Shop or a Cabela's near me.
These 2 attachments with our stump bucket should do majority of our clearing. Let's test them out and see if we're right.
I get home tomorrow. I'm ready for a shave.
All this right here is going to get cleared. This is our main driveway. We're going to have a nice sweeping right turn going up. That's going to allow us to get our trailer up there and park it next to the solar shed. That'll be our first new bit of driveway. We definitely need it. I am so tired of shuffling around and trying to back and fill and all this goodness. It'll turn it into essentially a loop.
Hello, hello. The Morsel Empire.
Excited to see what it does.
Good morning. Tell me about yourself. That is the first I've seen that. Frederick Morsel. You were here yesterday from Denmark, is that correct? Very cool, very cool. How's your day going? Did you subscribe yesterday and hit that bell? This weather is just wiping out everything. Internet is very slow, but you know, it's after 8 and people are starting to wake up. Almost 9 here. Oh, that's correct. You did. Thank you for that. So how's the weather where you're from today? And welcome back. It's gotta be nice, man. I haven't really seen the sunshine since about 11:30 yesterday. Almost 24 hours. Cloudy, overcast, and now it's been raining since about 10:30 last night. It's sad when you plan a weekend of all outdoor activities and then it rains the whole time.
So on the machine it says to stay about 300 feet back from this thing while it's in use, and I see why. I am zooming in and out constantly because I am staying as far away from it as I possibly can.
This thing is sick! This thing is awesome. Very cool.
Lake Erie, at the very top of Ohio.
So first impressions, this thing is awesome. It takes down much bigger trees than I thought. And like they're not even there. I definitely need to run the grapple beforehand to clear all the logs that are on the ground. Because I was driving over those and kind of
Yes,
and it was changing my elevations and I couldn't get it off.
Northwest Ohio.
Shop low. So now I'm going to finish unhooking, go get the grapple, and we'll see if we can clear all that stuff up and get back to moving. There is a tree that we're probably going to take down with a chainsaw, but this is awesome. Stop being dated.
All right, man. Appreciate you popping in. We'll see you later. I'm going to be off here myself in just a few minutes anyhow. Yeah, come back anytime. Hello, Ben. How you doing? How is England today? Thank you, Frederick. How's your day been? BMX Ben. Ben, have you made any more videos and put them on there yet? Very cool, very cool. Ben, did you get to subscribe to Camperman? He was in the chat here earlier. He's probably just eating breakfast or something. There he is. He always follows back if you follow him. So if you need another subscriber, pick him up. But watch a video, drop a comment. That way he'll have your info.
Oh, this thing's awesome.
All right.
So that thing is awesome. Still figuring it out. I'm just used to having a bucket. But
Check him out, man. He will follow you back.
you know,
Yeah, I'm just giving you a shout out right now. And I just got you a new subscriber, so follow the guy back. You're the only person in here besides him right now, so we're trading 1 for 1.
and definitely want to cut them if they're not going to be milled.
See, all I got to do is mention your name and he followed you. So
Feet long.
make sure you give him a follow back and watch our videos.
Maybe we can kind of bundle them better. But yeah, just for now I gotta like cut that. I'm gonna cut that tree that's down right there. So I can grab it. While we're at it, we'll probably cut that tree down. And I think this one right here. This is dead. So take this side of this tree off. Right here.
Welcome in, welcome in.
I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep it. With this
Cup of coffee number 2. I have to get out here and take a little walk. We're getting claustrophobic. Anybody else can't stand to be inside for too long like me. Good morning, good morning. Welcome in.
Definitely gonna get the skunk bug out of though, but I think it's cool.
All right, guys, we're going to shut her down right there. Appreciate each and every one of you for popping in and saying hello. We will catch you soon. See you later, Falcon.